the official Fralin and Friends. We are now officially Fralin and Friends. I finally figured out the name change, and that's what this channel will now be called now into the future. As far as I can see, which is usually the end of my nose.
I see the end of your nose too, when I look at it.
Well, I see the end of her nose in the camera. And when I look at it.
Okay, you silly goofs. Well, I have some reading to do, because I promised.
Oh, well, that's it then?
Well, for a while. We're going to cut your segment a little short tonight. But don't worry, because sometime after the new year, I'm hoping to get you your own channel.
Our very own?
Yep. It would be Buster. What do we call that before Buster and Rosie time? Something like that. For kids.
Oh, I like kids.
Oh, that's good. But right now, just say, we'll talk to you later, or we'll see you later, to Fralin and Friends.
We're the Fralins. We'll talk to you later, friends.
Yeah, Fralin and Friends, don't forget.
Well, are you ready? Catch is gonna take her on another mind bender. I hope you guys don't mind that I use my computer screen when I'm reading. It's just so much easier than trying to follow myself reading into the camera, because that screen is just so small. I know there's other ways I could do it, but I haven't figured them out yet. I did figure out the name change, and that's big for me. It's time to start the next chapter of the search. This is the one where she enters this suite. Let's dim the lights, get the mood, and carry on. Okay, she found the curtain in her room, which she just thought was a curtain. Now she's opened it. The door behind the curtain opened easily to the hidden rooms. Hidden rooms and hidden? Go figure. Sheridan entered cautiously, as if she were expecting an ogre or some kind on the other end. The first room astounded her. In fact, it was impossible. Sheridan looked into the living room of her home in Lincoln. Even the gray, floral, traditional style sofa and matching chairs, the antique brass lamps with umbrella shades, knickknacks such as her mother's prized cup and saucer collection, every little detail was identical to her home. She stepped in, closing the door behind her. She looked down at the pale gray rug under her feet. The smell of the room still held the smells of her mother's cooking. It seemed like Sheridan's favorite meal, reserved for special occasions. Walking from one room to the next, there was not one difference from her home. She looked out the window to see Hidden Street, with the Angel Choir Chapel on the other side. There was the hallway leading to the downstairs bedroom, decorated as if her mother was still alive. Sheridan had never redecorated the room after her mother's death, except to send her mother's clothes to a shelter. She'd sent them all except one piece. She ran to the closet and threw open the door. All the clothing was gone, but for one remaining robe. Sheridan's head reeled as she sat for a moment on the blue-striped bedside chair. "How?" she whispered, was like a loud voice going through her own ears. Standing, Sheridan moved mechanically up the stairs that led to the second floor. She looked into the 3 bedrooms, one of which was an exact replica of her own back in Lincoln. She noticed the telephone beside her bed on the simple mission-style table. She sat on the bed and grabbed the receiver. There was a dial tone. She dialed her home number just to see if it would ring, or if she would get one of those messages saying she was calling from within her own house. To her surprise, she heard Michael's voice on the other end. "Michael, I can't believe it. I didn't think I could get in touch with you. Everything is so mixed up." "I'll say," he replied. He sounded relieved. "We're here for you, honey. We want you to come back to us." "Oh, Michael, I want nothing more than to do just that. I'm stuck in a place called Hidden. They said I couldn't talk to you. You won't believe, but I'm in my own bedroom at home speaking to you on my own phone. I know it's not my real home, but it's as if they moved it here." Sheridan realized she was rambling. "Honey, it's okay," she heard her sister's voice soothing her over the line. "We'll wait for you. We know it's hard for you, but we are so relieved to hear your voice. We pray for you every day. Pastor is here too." "I'm confused." Sheridan was crying. The line filled with static and then went dead. They must have heard about the thick fog. She'd only been out of touch for a comparatively short time. Some of her trips were much longer. "Catch!" she screeched. "I want to know what the heck is going on. You said there were no phones in Hidden. I just spoke to my family. They are in my house in Lincoln. I am standing in my own house here. What is going on and why did you lie?" Anger ruled as she walked into the kitchen. Adrenaline coursed through her. Catch stood near the table, uncovering dishes. Now, she'd just spoken. Yeah, she screamed at him. She didn't expect him to be there. He wasn't there. Now he is. And I'm mad at it. Catch stood near the table, uncovering dishes. He even had on her mother's apron. On the table was a meal of stuffed Cornish hen, asparagus spears, and new potatoes with green peas in butter, a green salad, and dessert of chocolate mousse in small dishes that sat above the plate like eyes. It was the final insult to her psyche, crossing the line into serving her mother's and her favorite special meal was more than she could handle. She swept it all off on the floor in a fit of rage, slapped Catch, and tugged the apron until he had to undo the ties in the back or get a nasty bruise. The young woman planted her feet wide apart with her hands on her hips. "Catch, I want an answer to this right now." She shook with rage, trying to slow her breathing. But it seemed impossible. Sheridan was in a battle for sanity. I'm gonna leave you hanging there tonight, because I don't have time. We'll see what Catch has to say for himself, huh? He's not in her good graces right now.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be in Catch's shoes right now.
Me neither, would you?
Would you want to be in his shoes right now? Someone messing with your mind like that? Oh, he's messing with her mind over and over again. This one was too much. And she's not a happy camper.
I think a camper would be better for her than that inn.
Probably would. Let's get calm down. That really had me wound up. Catch makes me mad. Let's do our good night.
Okay, I like that. I like our good night song.
So we're going to do the good night song?
Yes, please.
Okay. Good night, good night.
Don't let the bugs bite.
Good night, good night.
Sleep till the daylight.
Good night, good night.
Be kind to each other.
Good night, good night.
Tell someone you love them.
Okay. Good night. We love you all. Don't forget to smile and wave. Buster likes it when I help him wave.
Oh yeah, 'cause all I've got's my head.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, click the subscribe button if you haven't. And don't forget our new official name is
Fralins
And Friends!
And that is official. And we're going to keep it that way.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, I like la 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 la.